Hello and welcome to March. As we continue our year-long theme of Connect, I want to pause for a moment and honor where we've been so far this year. In January, we practiced connecting to ourselves, slowing down, arriving, noticing. And then in February, we connected to tenderness and grief, allowing what hurts to be present without fixing it. And now, naturally, here we are in March. And March's invitation from the animals is connect to steady trust. Connect to steady trust. This is not big, bold trust. And this is not certainty. And it's not blind faith. It's steady trust. So what exactly do I mean by steady trust? Well, steady trust is the kind that grows quietly. So we've been working on this a little bit. It's not the kind that says everything will work out exactly the way I want, because there's a little too much certainty in that. It's the kind that says I can meet what unfolds, I can stay, I can respond with intention. I do believe that everything happens for a reason, but what matters just as much is what we do with it. It's how we meet it. It's what we learn from it. It's how we stay in relationship through it. That's steady trust. It's participatory. It asks something of us. And this matters so much right now. Because as you know, we're living in a time where reactivity is rewarded. You can see it just on social media alone. Certainty is loud. Polarization is really easy, and projecting into worst case scenarios can feel safer than staying present. And I see this so often in my sessions, how easy it is for us to jump ahead into what might happen next. Our nervous systems are trying so hard to protect us by forecasting every possible outcome. But our animals show us something different. They may react to what's real, but they don't spiral into imagined futures the way we sometimes do. They return to breath. They return to presence. And they return to relationship. They show us what it looks like to trust not only where we are right now, but and also the very next small step instead of demanding the whole entire map. So how does steady trust grow? Well, after tenderness and grief, trust isn't automatic because, as you probably know, grief can shake trust, and loss can destabilize it. Disappointment can make us really cautious. So this month isn't about pretending trust is fully formed. It's about noticing where it's quietly building and rebuilding. Maybe it looks like trusting your body's signals just a little bit more, trusting your animal's pacing. It could also look like trusting that staying in that hard conversation matters. And maybe it's not because you want to be right, but maybe just to listen, maybe just to hold space. Because that trusting, that's how you respond. Trusting how you respond actually shapes what comes next. So steady trust doesn't eliminate uncertainty. It stabilizes us within it. So let's talk about what this month's practice looks like. So this month, the animals are inviting us to notice, where do I already trust more than I think I do? Where do I rush to certainty instead of staying present? And where does my animal model steadiness when I feel pulled to react? One small moment at a time. Trust grows through repetition, through choosing presence again and again. So here's their invitation for March. When something uncertain or activating arises for you this month, see if you can pause and ask, what would steady trust look like here? Not perfect trust, not fearless trust, steady trust. Notice how your animal responds in those moments. They often show us what regulated trust feels like long before we can define it, maybe even experience it. So as you continue our year of Connect, or we continue together, please remember that trust is not the absence of grief. It actually allows grief to integrate. Trust is not certainty about outcomes. It's relationship with the process. So welcome to March. Welcome to Connect to Steady Trust. We're going to practice this all month, and we're going to practice this together. So stay tuned throughout the month for different insights, different tips, different check-ins, as we've been doing so far this year. I also just want to quickly share how Lucas was helping me understand what steady trust was. We were snuck up upon today on our walk by an off-leash dog. And while I got freaked out for a lot of different reasons, Lucas, immediately went from in front of me, the dog was actually behind me, went from in front of me to quickly coming around behind me, telling the dog, nope, you don't get to come here, we're done. And then as soon as the dog moved off, which was very quickly, I don't even think I took a breath, Lucas went right back to doing what he was doing. So in that moment, yes, he reacted to what was there, but by stating, we've got this, don't need you, thank you so much, please go take care of yourself, this kind of a boundary, while also showing me that we've got this, we're okay, so that he could model this for me, so that my reaction didn't have to be over the top, didn't have to be freaked out. We could just go about our business. The dog's fine, everybody's fine, we got to move on. So there's steady trust in trusting that relationship and staying in that relationship with Lucas and trusting him in that moment as well. There's a whole lot of that going on, but that steady trust, he was modeling that, like, we've got this, we can do this. That also is that aspect of steady trust. So I'm leaving you with that anecdote just to give you some additional thoughts to ponder this month. But please let me know, though, if you have any questions or comments on this month's message, even about the example I just gave. Lucas and I absolutely love hearing from you and from everybody. So I hope this message resonates, but please do reach out if you just have some questions or have some experiences you want to share. Before I go, I just want to let you know about 3 events that I have this month. So on the 14th of March, I'm going to be at the Mind, Body, Spirit Expo at the Healing Center of Lakeview in Lakeview, Michigan, which is about an hour northeast of Grand Rapids, Michigan. Then on the 21st, Carrie, Kenny, and I will be hosting our monthly Pet Loss Grief Circle called Grief, Ground, and Gratitude. You can find that information on my website and sign up. It's open to 8 people, as it is every month, so that we can come together as community in a group that's all lost animals, so that you feel like you've got additional support. And the animals always weave those messages together for everybody. It's really fascinating. We just had it a couple weeks ago. It was lovely. Again, I'm just always astounded. But I also want to give you a heads up, because on something that's not quite live yet. So I'm partnering with Anna Marie Ellison of Healed by a Horse to co-host the Growth Within Grief Support Suite. It's an online series from March 22nd to 28, bringing together women across a range of holistic modalities, including grief coaching, equine healing, yoga and breath work, hypnotherapy, astrology, human design, light language, and intuitive support. And it's all free. So watch this space for details in the coming weeks. I just wanted to get this on your radar. And please share it with your friends. Let them know that this is coming. But it'll be pieces of information that are live that whole week that you can get a hold of. And I'll absolutely make sure that you know about it. All right, everyone, that's it for March. So let me know what comes up for you. Let me know what you think. Let me know how your animal's coaching you all along the way. And I hope you have a wonderful March. So please take care.